Greeting from Chicagoland's warehouse at 5040 West Roosevelt, across the street from Cicero. And we are here this afternoon to consider the social distancing aspect of our operations. Talking about baling first, we're blessed to have this new horizontal automatic baler. So the operations will provide good distance here. We have one gentleman who's basically going to take these gaylords and pallets from this area to the hopper over there, which will dump them in. Now we have two platforms, as you can see here, two gentlemen here who will be raking the loads and inspecting them, making sure that there's nothing in there that would either damage the baler or other materials that should be taken out, or primarily they are there to rake the loads so that when the clump occurs at the bottom, they can rake it and get a good even feed to the baler. This takes the place of the three guys who used to gather around the vertical balers to dig in and lift it out of the gaylord, put it in the baler, and band it themselves. So we think we're in pretty good shape here regarding social distancing. Andre, take us forward here to the processing area. As we get to our tables, as you can see them over there in the distance, we'll get to them. They're basically shaped like two L's, which feed the other part of the baling operation, the line there. And each of these tables is actually 8 feet. So the idea that we could have on the edge there one dumper, one sorter, and 3 hangers would provide us, perhaps only 2 hangers, would provide us with the 6-foot distance on each of these tables. 2 hangers at 6 garments a minute, 270, would give us a limited production, but something we could probably live with. And of course, that would be happening on both sides of the table. Thank you, Andre. Keep going around, please. So that's basically our main line, or wearables, if you would. And another look at that. Product is banked here for staged here for the boxing methods. Our new central processing supervisor is going to eliminate pricing, which will eliminate a lot of congestion here and put 4 employees back into the stores where the small box will be pricing their own wearables, just wearables. Good thick aisles here. We're leaving the mainline wearables area and we're heading into accessories and domestics and men's pants. So we have these 3 portable tables here, which we've been buying recently. And stop there for a second, Andre. And they can be moved, stop there. They can be moved to any location, but we believe that we can practice and place the 6-foot distance between our employees at that point right there. Also, in the distance here, we have shoes. And Norma does a fantastic job on shoes. She can surround herself with plenty of distance, as you can see. Go ahead, Andre. We're coming into an area here. On the left is books and media. On the right is bric-a-brac. And so it looks like we're operating right now with 3 brick tables. Stop there, Andre. We will perhaps have to provide some distance between the clerk and the table in order to assure 6 feet between the processors. On the right would be the pricer, who removes it from the gaylord, puts it in an appropriate pricing bin. On the left of that table would be the one who adds the tag and packages it for export. That's going to happen 1, 2, 3 times there, uno, dos, tres. Those tables can be moved, and they will probably need to be moved. But again, the idea of the 36-inch wide table will probably have to be enhanced. Books and media, again, on a mobile table here, we have the ability to place that wherever we want. Thank you, Andre. Proceed, please. Coming up here in the distance is the electronics and appliances. We will have 1 employee here with 2 beneficiaries assisting. Obviously, the incoming product is off there to the far left, staged here on the across from the table, processed and tested at the table. All electronics are thoroughly tested. And again, we have some room to breathe right now to provide that 6 foot. We have basically 80,000 in this warehouse. In the distance, you'll see our seasonal storage, which will allow us to bring out summer, winter, fall, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, all the rest of it. The Chicago Drive coats are there. The cage in the distance is where we process our goods purchased for resale, primarily impulse items that go to the cash register. And in general terms, the incoming product would be here to the south, and the processing is here on the north side of that. The aisle that you see before you is crossed only in the daytime by pedestrian traffic, not by the forklift itself. But we do have a pretty good feel that we will indeed be able to comply with the 6 foot distancing rule in the early days of our startup. And again, this processing center will be providing for 7 stores, make that 8, one coming online that is yet to be made official. That's central processing for Chicagoland in Chicago at 5000 West Roosevelt. Thank you for your attention.